Since I updated video about DMR, sniper rifles need the same thing. First of all, we need to remove some weapons from list. M24 and Ultima Ratio. First reason is pretty obvious. They don't have access to suppressors, which makes them not that universal as other sniper rifles. Even though Ultima Ratio has access to barrel with integrated suppressor, but it's too short. And the last reason is caliber. There is no point to use them when you can take M110 with the same caliber, which has the same damage, semi-auto mode with higher fire rate, and max size with 20 bullets. The only advantage of the sniper rifles compared to M110 that they have access to longer barrel, so they have higher damage on longer distance. But you will almost never shoot on such distance. Talking about accuracy, when I was testing these weapons on distance 2900 feet, I didn't notice any difference. So now let's look at other 4 sniper rifles. Let's start from Hecate 2. It has the best damage among sniper rifles, and the most importantly, you can one-tap and head all types of enemies. It one-taps all enemies up to 130 HP, up to 3000 feet, which is maximum visible distance for now. Against 150 HP, we already have small difference. With longer barrel, it still one-taps on maximum distance, but with short barrel, it does on slightly shorter distance. And against 200 HP, longer barrel still one-taps on maximum distance. Shorter barrel can do that on shorter distance. And also it has pretty good distance of one tap in body against 110 HP with 115 HP. In all cases, I would say the distance that Hecate has is pretty enough. So if you don't mind worse velocity, you can put shorter barrel to get less weight, which will not only increase your speed, but also decrease ADS time. And also Hecate has bigger mag by 2 bullets, compared to most of the sniper rifles, and can kill 100 HP only with 2 shots in arms. But what about disadvantages? And Hecate has pretty many of them. Heavy weight of weapon and ammo boxes. More than 2 times slower RPM, slower reload of both types compared to other sniper rifles, so if you prefer passive playstyle, it might be the best option for you. Next weapon is M2010. It has pretty average damage, fastest reload of both types, and fastest RPM among 4 sniper rifles. Ammo has much less weight compared to Hecate. M2010 can one-tap all NPCs up to 130 HP. Even though it has 100 damage in body, you still won't be able to one-tap enemy with 100 HP even on closest distance. Next weapon is G22. And basically it's the same M2010 but with some differences. It has the same caliber, but because of longer barrel it has better range with velocity, which also means longer range of one tap against 130 HP, and it one taps 100 HP in body, but only a distance up to 140 feet. It has slightly slower fire rate and slower reload of both types, and also a little bit lower weight. And the last weapon is L115. It's pretty the same as G22 in terms of reload speed, weight, RPM, but because of different caliber, it has slightly worse velocity and range. But range here doesn't matter, because it's over maximum visible distance. Because of heavier caliber, ammo has more weight, but only by 80 grams. And the most important thing, you get more damage, which allows you to one-tap 150 HP on pretty long distance, and one-tap 100 HP in body on distance up to 1000 feet. And also it has a little bonus. You can put exclusive B-pod, which will increase weight only by 20 grams. Meanwhile, the lightest non-exclusive B-pod will increase weight by 198 grams. So what's the best sniper rifle? And as in previous video, we have different situations against each faction. If you look at RLF faction, during stealth, the maximum HP we can meet is 130 HP. And during raid we can meet few enemies with 150, and only in Ronograd city. So against RLF faction there is no much point to use L115 and moreover Hecate. Because M2010 and G22 will be able to one-tap and head all types of enemies, except that case with few enemies in Ronograd. So there is no much point to play with L115, which will give you the same performance as G22 with M2010, when it has heavier ammo. Unless you want one-tap potential in body, but it's pretty situational advantage. Because for example, if enemy looks in your direction during raid, it will be much easier to shoot in the head. Since we have blocky characters in game, arms will cover most of body hitbox. So body damage will be useful mostly only if enemy is looking in opposite way. But it's your choice. However, my recommendations will be M2010 with G22. Which one exactly is better depends on your preference. Either you choose G22 with bigger distance and one tap in body against 100 HP and short distance, or you choose M2010 with faster reload of both types and faster RPM. In POD faction we can meet 150 HP pretty often, and some 200 HP. So against POD faction the best variants will be L115 and Hecate 2. G22 with M2010 still can be kind of good here, but I don't see many reasons to use them instead of L115. It has heavier ammo only by 80 grams, and in return you get one tap potential against another type of enemies. Talking about L115 and Hecate differences, I would say that L115 will be objectively better. You won't be able to one tap 200 HP enemies, but there are not too many of them. And at the same time you get much faster reload, RPM, lower weight and lower weight of ammunition. But still, if you prefer to stay in one place and you want maximum damage, you can choose Hecate. But in general, L115 feels better anyway. Even though L115 has worse damage, because of faster fire rate, it has better DPS. So I wouldn't say that damage of Hecate is a big advantage. And the most universal sniper rifle is definitely L115. It's the best option against PLD faction, and it's still pretty good against RLF faction. Basically, the only disadvantage it has compared to M2010 with G22 against RLF is slightly heavier ammo. And if you really like to use B-pods, this exclusive B-pod with 20 grams weight will be good bonus for you. So if you wanted to buy only one sniper rifle, N115 is your choice. If you found this video useful, leave a like and some comment, it helps out with video promotion, join my Discord server with builds and tier lists, and also useful information. If you really like my content, you can support me on Boosty, and see you next time.